Kelsey, you don't get to take many fourth quarters off in the Big Ten. What was going right for you out there today?
Well, it was always going right for our team. Well, I think we jumped out on them really aggressively on the defensive end. I think put us in a good position to take off in the right time and get ourselves right. And throughout the course of the game, I think our defense stayed hammered down on Northwestern, and I think it helped us.
Right here.
You guys forced, I think, 17 first half turnovers, and it was resulting in points in the other direction. Was that point of emphasis coming in to set up the press early?
Is that for Shayla or for Kelsey? Kelsey, okay.
Yes, I think our Coach McGuff put big emphasis on making sure our 22, our defense is what it's called, making sure that was really effective and make sure we applied pressure when the ball was put in. So when that happened and we were able to get turnovers and get deflections and stuff like that, I think it helped us throughout the course of the game. And
Right here. Wait, okay.
Either Kelsey or Shayla, I saw intensity from the get-go, even though you had a 4-day layoff, no Mavunga, and the fact that you're playing the 9th seed. Can you talk about that?
Shayla.
Coach put a really big emphasis on coming out strong from the gate. Like you said, we had 4 days off, a lot of time in the gym to get better, and we just took this game as a step forward to get better.
Right here in front.
Shayla, was there a point in this game, it seemed pretty early on, it looked like you guys knew you had them tired, and obviously they played yesterday, you didn't. At what point did you kind of realize we can kind of run away with this thing?
From the beginning of the game, it was the pressure. I think the defense pressure had a big emphasis on them. We wanted to get out running because we knew they played yesterday.
Anything else for the right here?
Again, Shayla, when you have a player like Coffee, who's a great rebounder, great scorer, how much pride do you take in pulling down boards and battling down low with her, especially with Stephanie out?
I take a lot of pride on the defensive end, especially playing against a great player like that. As you said, she's a great offensive player, defensive player, and she's great rebounding, so I just want to make sure I keep a body on her at all times.
Yeah, Kelsey, with regard to Coach wants you to play faster and sure to look like you did it today. Can you just talk about that?
Well, it's always a good or a bad thing that I play fast. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. In this case, I think it was really effective knowing that a lot of teams don't like to run, and to our benefit, I think we're a team that has a lot of players that want to keep a high pace and a high energy, and I think running the floor offensively and defensively is good for myself, my teammates, and our program. And when we play against opponents that don't necessarily like to run or they're not comfortable with that, I think we have to take that and utilize that and make that our positive.
Okay, we'll open it up to questions for Coach along with the students. Back to that.
Kevin, one question starting. I talked a little bit about defense, but I didn't see anybody this year that played inbound defense as well as Asia Doss did today. Talk a little bit. She was awesome at that.
She did a great job guarding the basket. Northwestern's really effective executing her out of bounds plays, and Asia did a great. You got to guard the basket, and she did a great job guarding the basket. Got two really nice steals, but so we went over that. But it's one thing to go over it. It's another thing for a player to really understand what you're trying to accomplish, and she did a great job.
Coach, can you talk about what Michaela Waterman and Alexa Hart gave you off the bench today?
They were both outstanding, and I think our bench in general really gave us a huge lift today. And as we mentioned earlier, we wanted to utilize our depth and the pace of the game at which we play at to play against the Northwestern team who had played a hard-fought game yesterday. You can't do that unless you got people off the bench that you can trust, and in particular, I thought KK and Alexa were excellent.
Right.
What in particular about the press do you think really flummoxed them today? Was there any one aspect to it that they struggled with?
Our initial pressure was really good, and we wanted to make them play 94 feet and try to wear on them. And the only way that really works is if when they inbound the ball, we get the initial pressure, and we got what we wanted today. I think that really set the tone for everything else.
All right.
Coach, what does it say about your team? You scored 99 today. You tied your own record for most points scored in the Big Ten tournament. What does it say about your team that you can do something like this against a team that in the last couple of years has played you pretty tough?
Yeah, no, we beat a good team today. Northwestern's got an excellent basketball team. They're very talented and they're well coached. So, It just, I think, speaks to the fact that we have continued, I think in the last month we've gotten better. We've stayed committed to who we are from a style of play standpoint, and that's with relentless pace and full court pressure. And so I think that was evident today. And like I said, you can't do that if you don't have the right players and you don't have depth. And we've got that, and I think as long as we continue to stay committed to that, good things are going to happen for us.
You guys had 11 turnovers in the first half, I guess, but you only had 2 points off of those turnovers, and you were killing them in transition. What does it say about your team that they were able to get back in defense?
Yeah, we were committed.